Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here from Pickdawgz.com. I got my guy Wayne and Al with me, man. We finna cook up this NBA per usual, man. It's playoff time. It's play-in time, man. Y'all know what we finna do today. Wayne, how you doing, man?
What's going on, Jay, man? Appreciate you for having me, man. Like you said, man, it's playing time, man. We happy for it. Two good games today. I'm ready to see what happened with them. It's the time of the season where you get to see the guys exert their full energy, no excuses. So that's what it's a good time of year.
Yes, sir. Always a great time of year. Al, what's up, my guy? How you feeling today? How you doing?
I guess the happier of the two of us got my team playing today. So, so yeah, gonna be rooting for my Lakers. I guess whether I'm rooting for them to cover or not remains to be seen. I guess, but definitely rooting for them to win this game outright for sure.
For sure, man. I know everybody been taking jabs at me all day.
Yeah, we
It's
got to,
cool.
man.
Yeah, I know. It's cool, man. It's cool. We'll get the last laugh maybe next year. But we got two games today. We're gonna cook those up, and then since I got the guys with me, we're gonna talk about tomorrow's games as well. Since I'll probably have a different guest on tomorrow, so we're gonna go over four games right quick, then get on up out of here. First game up, we got the Hawks in Miami. These teams played each other four times already this season. Hawks lost three of them. Miami won three of them. They're laying five, though, at the crib. Hey, we've been here, done that, man. The Heat laying points for me. It's a no-go for me. I like the Hawks plus the five. I'll toss it to you, Wayne. How you feeling first game?
Hey, it's gonna be a tough one. We got the Heat. We know they're at home. When they're at home, they haven't been doing well covering. But as far as just winning at home, they have a good winning record at home, and I look for them to come out and play some expired basketball. This Hawks team been on and off all season, just like they've been kind of on and off all season. They're a team that got a new coach for a reason. They're a team that they just haven't been hitting the three well. They've gotten in this playoff, but I just don't like how they've been playing together. I do feel like they got the good players, but I just don't like how this team comes together. And I like the Heat in this one. I still up and down with that spread. That 5 points, a little weird spot. I can definitely see the Hawks kind of covering there too. So still up in the air about that one.
For sure, man. Al, how you feeling on this game?
Yeah, I like the Heat here. The Hawks are the healthier team, but the Heat are playing at home. No Kyle Lowry, but again, he didn't play in the last three meetings between these two teams, so they're pretty used to this matchup without him, I guess, and I think they can handle the Hawks. No, I'm not saying that it's going to be an easy matchup. Five is still, we're asking them to lay a number here, but anything under six, I'm probably leaning more towards the Heat here, and yeah, I don't see it getting over six, but that's where I'd start considering the Hawks. But yeah, anything under six, I like the Heat.
30, 49, and 3 ATS this season are the Miami Heat. That's league worst, tied for league worst. Everybody likes to give me shit for my Mavs, man, being the worst cover team in the league, but they're dead tied with this Miami Heat team. And, Miami's only covered in 38% of their games. That's overall. You would think maybe at home it gets better. It does not. They do not cover spreads on their home floor, man. 14, 25, and 2 ATS this season are the Miami Heat at home. Have only covered in 35.9% of their games. This is a legit 50-50 game for me, man. I think this game could go either way, straight up on the money line. And with that said, I'd love those 5 points in my back pocket. When I look at the roster, man, roster for roster, I'm sorry, but I think the Atlanta Hawks have the better players, man. I love their lineup more than I like the Heat. Are the Heat the better collective team? Yes, I do think so. I think that the Heat do play better together. We seen them with the number one seed last year. Yes, Jimmy Butler takes his game to another level come playoff time, but all that said, man, they could still win the game and not cover this line, man. They did not cover the last meeting. It was a 2-point ball game, and I think we're looking at a very, very similar game to that one with this one coming down to the very end. And with that said, I'm grabbing the points with the Atlanta Hawks, man. Trae Young for Gabe Vincent. I'm taking Trae Young, man. DeJounte Murray, Tyler Hero. I'm taking DeJounte. Hunter for Strus. I'm taking Hunter. Collins for Butler. I mean, it's a each side can, Butler's definitely the better player, but I feel like Collins can exploit some things on Butler. And then Clint Capella for Adebayo. It's a slight lean to Adebayo, but Capella does exactly what he needs to for this Hawks team. I like the Hawks, man. I'm grabbing the points here in this one, and I'm sprinkling some on the money line.
For the Hawks to keep it competitive or pull the upset off, I mean, Trae Young's gonna have to find his shot. I was trying to find a way to back his 3 props, but he's only hit 2 of his last 20 shots from deep. So, yeah, that's he's struggling from deep, and that's not gonna bode well for Atlanta if he doesn't find a shot.
One thing, Atlanta's gonna have to play defense, and Miami comes in this one with a lot of experience, and I like how their bench has been playing as of late. I don't like the Hawks bench. Like I said, they just don't play well together to me. They're not a good 3-point shooting team, so I know the Heat that haven't scored well all season, but I think they have enough defense, and Atlanta allows them to score enough for them to get this win and cover here in this game. I just don't think they can do it here against the Heat. And with that being said, I kind of lean towards the over in this one too.
Shody. Anything else for this game from you guys? I kind of lean Jimmy Butler under everything, just because I know that it's probably crazily juiced. I know everybody think Butler finna go crazy, and I'm just gonna go contrarian and say go under.
I don't mind that because see him starting at the 4, and I think John Collins can definitely contest his shots, so I don't mind that prop. But
boy, John Collins gonna get cooked by Butler if Butler come out playing how Butler can play. I don't know what John Collins y'all been watching.
I don't know. We'll see.
That's why I love.
I hope so. I said I like the Heat, so I hope you're right on that one. But I think he can give us some.
Man. I like the banter. We're going to see, man. It's playoff time, man. I'm excited for it, man. I've been fading the Heat all year, man. It's hard for me to stop at this point, man. We're going to see. Maybe I'm wrong on Butler. Maybe he is just that guy in the playoffs. We're going to see. Next game up, man. Got the T-Wolves, man. The House of Disappointment. Perfect nickname for this team. The news. Gobert punches his teammate, Anderson, on the sideline. McDaniels frustrated, punches the wall, breaks his hand. Minnesota. They're getting 8.5 in LA. LA has looked really good since the All-Star break, since all those trades, man. I'm rolling with LA. That's the team I'm cheering for, man. I love me some LeBron, man. All that said, I think 8.5 too much. And I think everybody probably wants to bet the Lakers in this spot. With all the drama with Minnesota. But what I've kind of noticed this season with this Timberwolves team, and it's kind of the reason why I like them, is when it's looking grim, that's usually the spots where they show up, man. I know I'm saying Karl Anthony Towns game time decision. I think he plays, though. He has a nice game. I mean, I like this team without Gobert, man. This is still a team that, can hoop without him. Not putting too much emphasis on them. I think they actually have a better play style without Gobert in there. I think the pace of play picks up. All that said, man, think the Lakers win the game. I don't think they cover. I like the T-Wolves plus the points. I'll go to Al first in this one. How you feeling, Al?
Yeah, I like I said, I do like the Lakers. I'll be rooting for them to win this game. They're obviously big favorites for a few reasons, I guess. Now, again, wouldn't be shocked to see them lose this game outright. They've disappointed us quite a bit already over the past couple seasons. But I'd like them to come out strong, only laying 2.5 in the first quarter. I like that. And then I'll go with the Wolves in the first half, getting 4.5. As far as the first full game is concerned, yeah, I lean Hawks. Timberwolves getting all the points. And probably gonna get a better number live. So, again, I wouldn't be surprised to see if I get the Lakers at even money.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be a better number live. I think it's gonna be super tight. I think if
All
you want the
game
Wolves
back.
now, get them now. I
What?
think if you like the Lakers, you might get a better line live. But I
Yeah,
think
I mean, if you get the Lakers anywhere close to
I could be
even
wrong though.
money, I'd definitely take a shot on that live. But yeah, if we get the Wolves plus 10, plus 15 live, love that too. But yeah,
For sure.
that's where I'm sitting here.
For sure. Wayne, how you feeling?
Kind of flip floppy on this one. I
Playoffs,
definitely,
man. Playoffs.
yeah, both of them been playing well as of late. I definitely would have liked these points with the Timberwolves a lot more with McDaniel's and Nazi Reed. I'm like you. Gobert really doesn't make that much of a difference for me offensively, more so on the defensive end, a little bit on the rebounders, but McDaniels and Nazi Reed without them, I kind of like the Lakers here to maybe pull it out late, get the 9 to 10 point win. If if they cover this, it's going to be by like 1 point because the Lakers don't cover big spreads like this. That's what got me has me nervous about it. But as favorites, between when they're favorites of minus 7.5 to 9.5, they are 2-0 in the season. But they're only 10-12 as a home favorite. So I lean Lakers. Kind of going with the Lakers just because of missing players for me. I do think that add up late in the game, and the Lakers pull away late.
And if Towns goes down or if they pull Towns for any reason, yeah, I'd definitely consider live
Towns,
betting the
man.
Lakers.
Towns playing, man.
As far as the pregame line is concerned, yeah, I do expect him to play. So, yeah, if you're looking to back the Timberwolves pregame, I think this is probably as good a number as you're going to get. It's been going up all day. You still got quite a bit of time till tip-off. So, who knows? We might get a 9 or even 9.5 before tip-off. It keeps climbing. But again, I think that he does get confirmed back in the lineup before tip-off. So, that should knock it back down a point or so when they do that. So, yeah.
Any props in this one for anybody?
Not particularly.
I liked Anthony Davis over 2.5 assists. It was like plus 125. I know. I see why because the last game they played, he only had 0 assists, but his last 4 out of 5 since then, he's had over 2.5 assists. And it's not asking you to get a lot of assists. So if it was like 3.5 to where he had to get 4 or something, but 2.5, that's right at something, man. We're talking about plus money on a game where he can get double teamed and they can try to emphasize LeBron and Davis not beating them. I don't think 2.5 is too much to ask with plus money.
For sure. For me, I don't really see one that jumps off the page for me in this one. I don't. Nothing screams at me. Al, anything scream to you?
No, particularly. No, not for this matchup.
Shody. We can head out to tomorrow, man. Line's already out, so we can go ahead and do this. Got the Bulls on the road facing the Raps. Raps laying 5 in this one. I won't talk first in this one. I'll let one of y'all go. Wayne, I'll toss to you.
All right, man. And I'm gonna just go ahead and go right ahead. And I like the Bulls plus 5 here. Bulls 18-23 on the road straight up this season, 6-4 in their last 10. So they are won back-to-back games, coming off a 2-game winning streak. The Raptors are 6-4 in their last 10 as well, and they're 27-14 straight up at home. So we know they play their best basketball well at home all year. But when it comes down to it, I just like this Bulls lineup way better. I like what they can do offensively way better. They're a streaky 3-point team, but they can hit the 3 and they can play just as good as defense on the Raptors night in or the night out when they want to. And they have the better star power. So when it comes down the line, if it is a game that's close, hopefully these guys can get in playoff mode and come through and pull it off. So you're giving me 5 points with the better team, almost just as good as defense, and a team I know that can play offense as well as them, if not better. I'll take the Bulls plus 5 on that one.
Shody. Al, how you feeling?
Yeah, as of right now, I gotta agree with what Wayne said. I think the Bulls are the better team, and I think they probably win this game outright. But getting the points kind of tempting. So, I mean, I'm not sure which one I like best. I might do both. Take the points and the money line. I guess I do like the points better on the road. Who knows? The Raptors might pull a late game win there, but yeah, I like the Bulls. I don't see a first quarter line as of right now, but I like them first half plus the 3 as well, and full game plus the points, 5.5.
Fading the Bulls, man. Fading them boys. Taking the Raps, man. The Raps are like the baby Warriors, meaning they're really night and day. On the road, if this game was in Chicago, I would 100% agree with y'all. But it's not. It's in Toronto. And Toronto has been balling at home. They only got one head scratcher in this span, and it was against the Pacers. Other than that, if you go look at it, the Raptors have been hammering folk at home. And I think it continues, quite honestly. And I'll just run through it right quick. These last ones don't really mean they hammered Milwaukee at home, but I'm not putting too much in. That's not one of the ones I'm talking about. Let's go back a few days. Hammered Miami at home 106-92. Hammered Washington 114-104. Hammered the Pistons 118-97. The clunker was to the Pacers. Hammered Minnesota 122-107. Hammered the Thunder Buddies 128-111. Hammered the Nuggets 125-110. Like, hey, I don't know what it is. They're the baby Warriors, man. They're really night and day. On the road, they're damn near an automatic fade. At home, they hoop. The Bulls, I just have not liked the Bulls, man. I will say they were playing better basketball the second half of the season with the addition of Pat Bev. Pat Bev did give them a shot to the arm. And this is my least favorite game of all the three play-ins, but the way I'm leaning right now, I'm leaning Bulls to get beat on by the Raptors in Toronto. I think Toronto keeps it rolling at home. And I think Toronto sets themselves up with the date with the winner of this game or the loser of this game tonight, Hawks Heat. So it's going to be interesting. Depending on which team wins this game depends on how I feel about that one. Kind of like I think the Raps might get in. It just depends on if they got the Hawks or the Heat. So we'll see.
No, I can see it. I definitely agree with you with the. I mean, just how well the Raptors play at home. They play great at home. So
they've been money at home, man. They've been money. So we'll see how that shake down. Bulls. They've been all right, man. Like I said, they were playing solid basketball coming out of the break, man. They were, but I gotta go with them Raps, man. I think the Raps are just more talented than that Bulls team. I do. You don't think so?
I mean, I don't have the Raptors are definitely not up there on my I don't think too highly of them, that's for sure. I mean, I know the Bulls have disappointed us. I know they're not necessarily the deepest team in the league, but I do like their starting five better. Yeah.
They have more star players, yes. They do.
I think they play some heavy minutes if they need to, so they might need to, but yeah, I think they play enough to make the difference in this one for sure.
For sure.
And again, you can argue Siakam. Maybe I'm too harsh on him. I don't know, but I just don't rate him quite as highly as a lot of people do.
For sure. That game, everybody's playing in that one. Clear injury reports for that game, so that's gonna be a war. Winner go home in that one, so that's gonna be a hell of a game. Can't wait to watch that one. Other game, winner goes home in this one as well. I think they probably should have split it. Probably had like one of these winner go home games today, and then the other one maybe tomorrow. But I never mind. I get what they did. They did it for scheduling reasons, so I get it because they got to give like the damn near equal amount of rest. I get it. But we got the Thunder Buddies getting 5 versus the Pelicans, man. 5.5 now. I'm seeing in some spots. Alvarado one play, Zion one play. I made the more money on this team than any other team this season, man. I'm going out with the ship. Give me the Thunder Buddies plus the points. And I'm probably sprinkling on the money line as well. I love this team, man. All they do is hoop. All they do is cover spreads. Yes, the Pelicans have been playing great basketball to close out the season. I'm sticking to the same story, though. It was fool's gold. They did not really play nobody when you go deep dive that schedule, man. Can I be wrong? Yes. Can I be hating a little bit? Maybe. going out with the Thunder Buddies, and that one I like a lot plus the points. I think they mess around and beat them outright. Am I tripping, Wayne, or am I right on the head?
No, I think you're right on the head with this one, man. Thunder been playing great all season, but they've been following up by playing. They haven't been playing well down the stretch, but they've been tightening up them screws down the stretch, and I think they just have the defense, the offense. They've been doing a little bit of everything. That's one of them teams I like when I notice you're doing a little bit of everything. You're rebounding, you're not far off in turnovers, you're not far behind in much from being the top 10 in all these things. So. Pelicans are a team that plays scrappy at home, so
They
that
do.
home court advantage is one thing you want to look at in these playoffs, and they are one of those teams like the Raptors that play. They just watch them when they're at home because they play a little more inspired ball, but I don't think they have enough pieces to do it. And they traded a lot of pieces. Zion didn't come back. Alvarado, like you said, is still down, and I think that all catches up with him around the fourth quarter against a team who has the depth. Yeah, they're missing home grid, but besides home grid, they have the depth they shown all season. You guys got like Isaiah Thomas. Them guys are balling right now. These are guys coming off the bench that are balling, so I like them with the points tomorrow.
Thunder Buddies for life. Al, how you coming in this one, man?
I don't know how you can get off them now. I mean, sure, the
Thunder Buddies
Pelicans.
for life.
Yeah, the Pelicans are better at home, sure, but I mean, I'm not gonna lay this number, not against the Thunder, not in a game like this. Yeah, I think you got to just take the points, and I'm not so sure. I love the money line, but I mean, it's not like we're getting a ton of points here. Sure, if they keep it close, they can pull the upset off. It should come down to the last couple possessions. So, yeah, but I definitely like the points for sure. So. Thunder plus 5.5.
Can one of y'all do me a favor? Can one of y'all look up the point totals for Shea and Brandon Ingram tomorrow?
Points?
Yeah, just points. Strictly points.
Shea is 32.5, and the other one you asked for was? Yes, for
Shea and Brandon Ingram.
What you think about that one, Shea being 32?
Ingram's 30.5.
32 and what?
30.5.
Over 50-point games apiece. I think this is going to be a back and forth. Hey, I think this could be a classic. Like, this is going to be the game when they talk about playing games that they talk about. I think these two guys go at it. Brandon Ingram has been in that mode recently. He really has. He played amazingly in that closeout game against Minnesota. There's a reason why they was punching walls and they was calling each other teammates B words and carrying on. Because Brandon Ingram's at the hooping on them boys. That's why. I know I've been hating on the Pelicans, but I do think that run they went on is complete fool's gold. But they did win those games, and Brandon Ingram was hooping in them. I love that over. I think he messed around, go for 40. I think this game could go to overtime. We get a 40 piece from Shea Glizzy. We know he is I think he finished top 4 scorer in the league, man. Y'all know he going off. I think this is going to be an instant classic, back and forth type game. I like the over, a lot of scoring, and I'm taking overs on Brandon Ingram and Shea. That's how I'm coming in that one.
Yeah, it should definitely be a fun game to watch. I mean, not the most talent in the league, but they match up pretty well, I think, these teams, and should be fun to watch.
Sure. A lot of ISO ball in that game is what's finna go on. A lot of ISO ball.
Yeah, offensively, yeah, for sure.
Yep. Well, man, that's all 4, man. Playoff edition, man. I'm not gonna force y'all to drop a parlay. There's only 2 games today. We cooked up the card per usual. So thank y'all for joining us. For sale today, I got my $19 NBA Jam Session play, 10-5-1, my last 16. Hey, my favorite play on the board today, the one I'm going hard in today, the one I got the most money on today is the $19 play, man. You can scoop it up. Pickdawgz Premium. I got a playoff pack as well up there, $200. Get you every play that I release from now through Game 7 of the finals. And I got MLB play up there today for y'all as well. We've hit 9 of our first 12 to begin the season. So trying to keep that rolling. We did drop the MLB one yesterday. We bounced back on that today, though. So you can scoop all my stuff up over at Pickdawgz Premium. Wayne, what you got for sale today, my guy?
We got 2 3-packs today. I got my cashathon 3-pack, and I got my take it to the house 3-pack. 2 NHLs and an NBA and 2 NBAs and 1 MLB. No individual play, so looking to get my 3-day, 7-day, or monthly, and pair me up with one of these guys with our 2-for-1 handicapper special, and use that promo code PICK, save you 15% on everything we got going on, and that's about it for today.
Yes, sir. What you got, Wayne? My guy Al. Al, you've been red hot in baseball. I've been seeing that, my guy. Sheesh.
Yeah, dropped a couple of units yesterday, but looking to bounce
we
back
all
today.
did. I think we all.
Yeah, yesterday was kind of.
Yesterday was ugly. I had the Marlins. Alcantara got his.
That was my pick on the drive-through.
Yeah, he got his crank.
Yeah. Early and often. That was pretty.
Man. But it's early, way early baseball. I know you're gonna bounce back, but my bad for messing up your pitch. What you got today?
No, you're good. I still got a 3-pack there. So looking to bounce back. An extra play in the MLB for everyone on the long-term passes. Got my best play in the NHL and my $19 play in the NBA.
Yes, sir, man. I know y'all want to prop parlay, guys, but I don't love nothing today, and I don't like forcing to y'all what I don't like. I told y'all, and I like maybe under Jimmy Butler, and then I gave y'all the 2 plays in the game. So that's really all I like today. So that's what I'm betting today, man. I'm going heavy on the $19 play. So if you go on that, man, that's what I'm
give
going.
them tomorrow's props then.
Or tomorrow's the 2-team parlay for tomorrow is Shea over and BI over. That's the 2-team parlay for tomorrow.
There you go.
There you go. Cooked it up, man, per usual.
I don't see nothing that I love.
Yeah, ain't got to force it. Thank y'all for joining me, Al and Wayne, man. Playoffs, man. I'm excited for it. I know y'all going to be back through, as you know, because playoffs is going to be a minute. So y'all be back through on the show for sure.
Anytime.
Yes, sir, man. I'm on a drive through tonight as well. So probably giving out baseball on there tonight. So come tune in. Thank y'all for joining us, man. We out of here. Peace.